Welcome to my review of the PV1D subwoofer from Byron Wilkins. It is available in two varieties, black and a grey tinted white color. And while I prefer the white one to the black one, the black matched my little boy's room better since the room is also painted black. So I had to go for the black subwoofer. The PV1D is a very special subwoofer. First and foremost, much of what you are paying for is the design. Just look at this thing. Firstly, the subwoofer is a perfectly shaped sphere, and not squared as many subwoofers are. The PV1D is a jewel. No, this is not a subwoofer you want to hide away in a corner. This subwoofer can be the centerpiece of any audio system, because it is the most stunningly beautiful subwoofer I ever set my eyes upon. Although this subwoofer is by no means a large subwoofer, it is still quite heavy. The design of this subwoofer also makes it quite slippery, and since there aren't any corners, there are no logical places for you to hold it either. So it is recommended you are two people when moving this subwoofer about, so it won't fall to the floor. The bottom of the subwoofer is flattened out a bit so it won't roll all over the place, and there is a little nook on each side of the flattened area for the cables to escape from, so the subwoofer won't rest on the cables. It is in this area you make all audio connections plus connections to a PC, which is optional. I do, however, recommend connecting the subwoofer to a PC and making any changes to it there. You will only have to do this once, so you don't have to have your PV1D connected to a PC indefinitely. I say this because the touchpad on the subwoofer is pretty to look at, but other than that, it is pretty much useless. Touching it and using it was most of the time troublesome at best. The controls don't react to your thumb presses 75% of the time, so it is best to just leave that well enough alone. Unconnect the sub to a PC and make adjustments there instead. The subwoofer does have an inboard equalizer, so I do recommend going through the PC adjustments before you start using it. So who wants to buy this subwoofer? Who is this subwoofer perfect for? Well, if you listen to music mostly and some movies on occasion and have a small to medium-sized room, and you can appreciate top-of-the-line design and are willing to pay a little bit extra for that, then the PV1D is for you. Look no further. If you, however, intend to use your subwoofer mostly for movies or you have a large room, I'd recommend looking at the uglier, cheaper, and bigger subwoofers. There are plenty of them on the market, half the price, and those can outmatch this subwoofer on movies, because they are cube-shaped monstrosities that can go deeper than this, and in movies you really don't need a lot of precision, beauty, and finesse. You just need a big black ugly box that you can hide away in a corner of shame, because its main job is not to be pretty, but to just create earth-quaking bass which gives your neighbors a headache. But if you are in fact of the other sort, a man or a woman of some taste and finesse, and you have a sense of taste for that which is beautiful, love precision bass, which is quiet when it should and slams when you really want it to, then this subwoofer is for you. As an added bonus, this subwoofer is also musically accurate. It produces something I like to call sonic bass. This bass produced is so instant it hits you like a bullet each time it hits, and the bass has a sonic sharpness I haven't heard on other subwoofer brands. So this sphere-shaped one-man army is perfect for music in that it really can't be called a subwoofer, but an extension of your speakers. You wouldn't even know that the bass came from the subwoofer. The sound is that controlled and that profound. Just listen to AC/DC's Thunder, for example. You can really hear the thud when Brian Johnson sings Thunder, and you get some of that sonic lightning as well. When you hear him sing Thunder, you hear bang bang with the PV1D and not the what like other subs. Yep, the sound of this subwoofer really is that sharp. Another example is death metal music. Other subwoofer brands just blend the fast drum beats and bass kick drums in one big mix of hard bass and gerbil. but the PV1D produces each kick drum and each bass drum with absolute accuracy. If your speakers can't cope, you can be pretty sure the PV1D will give you a helping hand. There really isn't anything much more to say. If your room isn't too large and you love music, then there really isn't any other choice. And if you really like to treat yourself to the very best of musical subwoofers have to offer, look no further than to the Baron Wilkins and treat yourself to the PV1D. This subwoofer comes highly recommended from me and gets a 10 out of 10. Sonic bass confirmed. Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Listen to the sound of Wilkins' voice. You, YouTube user, will buy the PV1D subwoofer. Go to the store now. When I snap my fingers, you will go and buy the subwoofer.